Segment 3. We're going to talk a little bit about the menu structure that I have mentioned in the previous two segments here that are part of the industry, part of the instrument. We're going to turn the instrument on. You're already familiar with how the instrument starts up at this point in time. It's going through its self-calibration. You can see the blue line moving right across the street. This process takes about 20 seconds or so, at which point I'm going to show you and talk to you a little more about the menu structure. So now the instrument is fully calibrated. You can see that we have a user interface. I'm going to hit the enter button here, which is going to display the 9, 10 or so different menu items that we have that we can choose from. The alarm level here, using the ppm, is changed and using up and down arrows either side of the enter button here in the middle. So in this case we've got the alarm level. The alarm level setting is the setting at which you will get a visual and an audible alarm. You will still see methane at 26, 5 and so on, anything below 25. However, at 25 is when you get these indications that alert you to that you're seeing a minimum 25 parts per million and higher. Okay, so in this case I'm gonna put the alarm level at 9,025. You can see the 9 came up here. I'm going to hit enter, which is going to move the cursor from my right to my left. And let's see here, we have now saved this. The offset value is the value at which you want to be sure that you are mitigating some of your false positives. Lasers by nature, from a physics standpoint, like flat surfaces. They like flat concrete. They don't like mud necessarily. They don't like broken concrete. They don't like gravel. They don't like tall grass. Occasionally, when you're out in a distribution and environment, these lasers will give off they'll give you an indication as if there is methane there, but it's really just a laser bouncing improperly off a surface on the ground at a distance. And with this instrument, you can actually mitigate the chance of getting one of these false positives. So in this case, it's set at 25, and so we're going to hit enter, and we're going to change this setting to just 5. So I'm going to scroll down. We're at 15. Now we're at 5. 0, 0, 5. We're going to hit enter. We're going to hit enter. And we'll save this information in the menu structure here. And once again, this will not change unless somebody else goes in after me and physically changes this. Also, the offset can never be set at 0. My recommendation is that from a demo standpoint and maybe from an application start standpoint, put the offset at 5 and put the ppm times meter level at 25, and from there on you can adjust it up or down subject to your application. Sound display, we have the display. You can make that lighter or darker or brighter. My recommendation is just to keep it on max. Every time that you want to go back to the user interface, just hit display back. We have language. For now it's going to be English. My Japanese is pretty horrible. And we have other features such as detection lamp, on and off, keep it always on. We have a lamp for a reason, units of measurement. We can scroll up and down using the arrows here to switch the unit of measurement. Moving forward, what you should remember is that the unit of measurement may be one of 3 on the instrument, but on the app, as we move forward, we'll always record in parts per million times meters. So as we move right along, I mentioned previously that the gas test is a feature, a legacy feature from a prior model that we can completely disregard. There is a reset a reset what would you call that? A reset procedure for that, correct, that you can apply to it. Doesn't take very long, but once again, stay away from the gas test feature. It's not required for the operation of this instrument. And then finally, we talked about the Bluetooth capability of the instrument, which means that if you were to pair this with your Bluetooth app on an Android platform, the data is stored on the phone. It is not stored in the instrument. It's a standard 3-meter, 10-foot Bluetooth application. So all of your data starts to accumulate the second you hit start, okay? Which means that when you're done with the survey, you have everything stored on your phone that, that pertains to this particular survey. So I'm going to hit display back. We're at a user interface. I'm going to pick up my methane bag. I'm going to hit, you'll see the green guide beam. And once again, hopefully we're going to be able to see methane here. Now you remember I have set the alarm level very high at 9,000. So we're now at 11 and 13 and so on. So we're still seeing methane, which 19,000 ppm, but it wasn't as reactive because my alarm level was at 9,000. So if I were to put the alarm level down to 25 ppm, it'd be beeping like crazy, as we did earlier in this segment and in segment 2. Thank you.